Good afternoon, Facebook and Twitter, family and friends. As many of you know, today is World Sickle Cell Day. So around the world today, people are celebrating sickle cell and trying to get this disease the attention it deserves. And so every year on June the 19th, we celebrate World Sickle Cell Day. Many of my family and friends know that I have sickle cell SS disease, and right now I'm actually in a very bad sickle cell crisis. This past week I had to go and get a vortex port inserted for exchange blood transfusions, and in order for them to do that, then I need to IV access places. I did really well during the surgery, and I did good after the surgery. Up until about 8 o'clock, I started having increased pain, especially in my back and my legs, and it got to the point where I could not bear it anymore. This actually started like last Wednesday. I was having like mild, I would say mild, back pain. But I don't know if actually getting that line inserted on this past Wednesday actually triggered a crisis for me or not. But I'm in so much pain that I ended up in the ER yesterday. Didn't get much help as far as getting relief to ease off some of the pain that I've been dealing with. I've been sick on the stomach and everything else, and my hemoglobin is right now standing at an 8, but anytime for me when I get to an 8, normally within 24 to 48 hours later, my hemoglobin will be 6. So this will probably be one of those times when I end up back in the ER before this weekend is over. But other than that, I am trying my best to take care of myself by keeping hydrated, by taking the pain meds and getting as much rest and stuff as I can so the medicine can actually work better. It's just one of those things about sickle cell. We as a patient with sickle cell, we have no choice but to be patient. That just goes along with our territory. But I want to thank my fiance, William Towery, and I also want to thank you guys for your love, support, and prayers, and to thank my family, my son, my dad, my sister, and all those who support me when I'm going through difficult sickle cell crises like this. Hopefully one day there will be a point where we won't have to present to the ER 2 or 3 different times, because they'll send you home, and it's like they put a Band-Aid over it. And that's not really doing the patient any good. You're just prolonging the inevitable that we will end up being hospitalized. And usually for me, that's like a week and a half to 2 weeks for the most part. But I give all glory and praise to the God, because without Him, there is no way that I could endure the things that I have had to endure because of my sickle cell disease. Without my faith, I would really, really, really have been dead a long time ago, to be honest with you guys. But I just want to take the time out and make my contribution to World Sickle Cell Day, and I hope you guys are all doing good, and I know that you are blessed and highly favored, and I know too for me that this crisis is just another one that after a while I'll be able to say is, you remember when. So I know that it's hard right now, right while you're in the middle of going through this kind of pain, and sometimes not being heard by the ER physicians. I love my personal doctors because they get sickle cell and they understand. And I just wish that more training was involved for doctors that work in the ER. They need to be retrained on what it is you do exactly for a sickle cell patient. But that day is coming. I can see it on the horizon. And again, I want to bid you all a good day, and hopefully one day soon we won't have to rally so hard. We'll get the much needed attention that sickle cell disease deserves. Thank you guys again. I love you all. Thank you for the prayers and continued support, and I will be keeping you posted on what's going on with me, and I'll also be in prayer for you guys. Thanks again for supporting World Sickle Cell Day 2015.